You know that feeling, right? A website you use literally every day just stops working. Well, today we're digging into a single troubleshooting message from X.com, and it turns out it reveals this huge tension at the heart of how we all use the internet. This constant tug of war between having things work smoothly and keeping our privacy.
So picture this. Maybe the images are all broken or the whole site just feels laggy. Your first thought is probably, is my internet down? But what if the real problem, and the solution, is actually sitting right there inside your web browser?
So you're hitting refresh, you're checking your Wi-Fi, but nothing's changing. The frustration is real. But every now and then, the website itself will give you a little clue, a little breadcrumb that points to a really surprising cause.
And in this case, that clue comes in the form of just one very simple sentence of advice.
That's it. Seriously, that one sentence is our entire source for this explainer. It seems so straightforward, but trust me, there is a lot packed into these few words. So let's dive in and really deconstruct it to understand not just what it's saying, but the crucial why behind it.
Okay, let's put on our detective hats. The website's broken. What exactly is this message telling us is the root of the problem?
The message points a finger at a very specific culprit. It's not your internet. It's not a problem on their end. Nope. The message says the issue is something running inside your own browser.
2 words, privacy extensions. And this is the key phrase, the part that holds all the weight. But what are we even talking about here? What does that actually mean? Essentially, these are the tools a lot of us use to protect ourselves online. You know, things like ad blockers or anti-tracking software. Their whole job is to stop websites from collecting data about you, which sounds fantastic, right? But as we're about to see, they can come with some pretty big unintended side effects.
All right, so the platform has pointed out what it thinks is the cause. Now, what does it suggest we do about it? Well, this brings us to the fix, which is just as direct as the diagnosis.
The message doesn't just tell you what's wrong, it gives you a super direct 2-part instruction to get things working again. And yeah, it's really that simple. Turn them off and reload. I mean, the directness here is what's so fascinating. The platform is pretty much saying, hey, those tools you installed for privacy, they're breaking our service, so switch them off.
And this presents you with a really clear choice. On one hand, you've got a broken website. On the other, you've got a potential fix that means you have to lower your privacy shields. In this scenario, you just can't have both.
This simple little troubleshooting tip is actually the tip of a giant iceberg. It reveals a much bigger issue lurking just beneath the surface of our everyday web browsing. It's what we're calling the core conflict.
Because this advice is about way more than just fixing a bug.
Here's the crucial point. A ton of modern websites rely on all these little scripts and trackers to function, for everything from ads to just basic analytics. But those are the very things your privacy extensions are designed to block. So when your privacy tool does its job perfectly, it can, kind of by accident, break the website. It's a direct trade-off.
And that leaves us with this final massive question. This isn't just about one website or one extension. It's about the little compromises we're all forced to make online every single day. Do you prioritize a seamless, perfect experience, or do you prioritize your privacy? The answer isn't always easy, and it's a choice we have to make more and more often. So, what do you choose?